Alzheimer's disease is a progressive neurodegenerative disorder that caused by MRI beta plaques and tau tangles. Clinically, it leads to memory, reasoning, and thinking decline. The challenge is that early Alzheimer's often looks very similar to normal aging, which results in frequent underdiagnosis. In Singapore, 1 in 11 over 60 and 1 in 2 over 85 are affected. With our rapidly aging population, the incidence of Alzheimer's will continue to rise. Importantly, Alzheimer's is not inevitable. Modifying risk factors like hypertension, smoking, obesity, and diabetes can delay onset. Early detection empowers patients to adopt lifestyle changes that slow progression, reducing caregiver burden and improving long-term outcomes.
As Singapore moves towards preventive healthcare through initiatives like Healthier SG, Alzheimer's care is still largely focused on treating symptoms rather than detecting the disease early. Current screening measures are either expensive or invasive, like the MRI or PET scans, or they are time-consuming and may not work well in Singapore's context. As a result, many people are only diagnosed at a later stage when treatment is much less effective, and this highlights the need for a simpler and more accessible screening method.
Version of product involves using iMode data in your same recordings to create robust and computer algorithms. We'll give some basic relevant types of iMode data across 40 individuals and visual dementia, which include saccades and smooth person movements. In medical practice, the data collected will be utilized alongside wearable eye tracking units and integrated in-ear microsystems, which are capable of detecting and recording precise physical signals. These devices need to have an integrated interface and will be employed in a non-invasive manner.
Traditionally, diagnosing Alzheimer's is a resource-intensive process. Our solution disrupts this by offering a highly cost-effective, non-invasive approach that dramatically reduces those labor-intensive processes. Next, the most significant challenge we face is the initial barrier of capital expenditure required for R&D, specifically designing the algorithms. However, we are perfectly positioned to capture the massive unsaturated market created by an aging population and a shift towards preventive healthcare. Finally, we are keeping a very close eye on regulatory hurdles, as delay in clinical validation could stall our commercialization timeline. Despite these challenges, we believe that our non-invasive, cost-effective approach gives us a distinct and powerful edge in this competitive landscape.
Our implementation begins with the collaborations with local dementia organizations and polyclinics. We will target individuals aged 50 years and older, especially those with a family history or other risk factors for Alzheimer's disease. For commercialization, we have a multi-pronged approach. Firstly, we have a specialized sales team who engage primary care physicians. Then we will work with established medical care distributors such as Medicare and ScanMed. Furthermore, we intend to send representatives to medical conferences and outreach events. Creatively, the technical innovation resides in the integration of eye tracking technology with in-ear microphone sensing. Pertaining to regulatory compliance, the diagnostic tool will be submitted for HSA Class B registration and FDA Class II medical device classification. To safeguard intellectual property, a blocking patent will be secured before the publication of empirical findings. This approach protects the proprietary diagnostic methodology and ensures commercial robustness.